What's up, Vandal Nation? Want to make you a quick video on how to play CSR2 on your Windows computer or Mac. Very simple, very easy to do. Let's go ahead and jump in. We'll get this installed, get this up and running. So first thing you're gonna do is go to Google, type in Bluestacks. You can see I've done this a few times. Go ahead and hover over to bluestacks.com. And then you're just going to hit download now, depending on if you're on Mac or Windows. In this case, I'm on Windows, so I just hit download now. And that's going to be the little installer. Give it a click. Install. Install now. Agree to terms. And we're off. All right, so it looks like we are up and running. So now what it's going to do is it's going to load into the BlueStack app player. Okay, so next thing we got to do is get CSR2 loaded onto BlueStacks. And so there's a few different ways you could do it. The best way that I found is once you have BlueStacks actually installed on your computer, go ahead and close it down and make sure it isn't running in the background. So close that out and then reopen it directly from your desktop. Once you've done so, you should land on this screen here. Search bar, CSR2, enter. Scroll to CSR2 Racing, hit that, install from Google Play. And so now you can go ahead and install it directly onto your Windows or Mac device. Cool, so CSR2 is now installing, and so we'll give it probably a few minutes here as it installs. Wow, that was much quicker than I was assuming it was going to be, considering how long the download took. Well, let's go ahead and play. So tap play here. And it's going to ask you to configure your settings. It'll give you a black screen as it loads, but as you can see, CSR2 is now loading onto the computer. Now, when you're restoring your game, you have to make sure you're restoring the correct one. As you can see on this device, I have some random account. Obviously, this is the right one. You can see it's the correct date. I don't know why it shows me as a T1, but this is definitely the correct rank. And so I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And it's going to install that. Now, this can take a little bit of time, so buckle up because you could be sitting here for a while. At some points, if it's been sitting for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it still is just showing the same loading screen, go ahead and close BlueStack and then reopen it. And for me, at least, it reloads the game instantly and lets me right in. But you know, sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. So just a good tip that I picked up along the way. And you can see now it's going to download in progress. So it's got a little over 2 gigs to do. All right, awesome. And look, brand new delivery, new car. I've been stripping these BMWs like crazy for the PC event as well as the M5 event. So I have a million of them lined up in my garage. But one last thing I'll show you here, and totally optional, but this is something I did that really helped out the performance of my game. So let me go ahead and exit the full screen here, and then I am going to close, or you know what? Sorry, I want to close CSR2. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the settings. And in your case, like, you allocate the number of cores that your computer can handle, right? If you want to do 6 cores, 8 cores, whatever it is. So you just do what that is, and then as much memory as you'd like. I went to high performance mode, enable high frame rate, jack that up, disable screen tearing. Oh, wait, it doesn't save it. And then save changes. So it's going to go ahead and restart. And then after that, run through, I'm going to discard that just for now, but run through the different display as well as graphics, game settings, and then of course, if you're going to be connecting a gamepad, you can do that as well. Very easy to do. So I'll show you here. You can go and you can set up controls, and then you can add a custom controller and then map the fields accordingly. So that's it for a different video. But yeah, go through the settings, set it up to make it best for your computer. And yeah, so that's how to install CSR2 on your computer via Bluestacks and play CSR2 and have a blast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and hope to see you on the track. Bye for now.